Hello everybody. Uh, this video meant for very beginner AutoCAD users to demonstrate how we develop such a plan with a few command lines in a very quick and efficient way. So this is the plan, and I'll start from this corner. I have a few dimensions, and if I didn't have any others or some dimensions are not available, as you can see here, I'll just estimate them according to the plan. So I'm going to start here. I have my first command, which is the line command, and I have the F8, which is the ortho, as you can see from the button here. Click here or click F8 to start the ortho. Ortho will restrict your movement to vertical or horizontal movement according which matches the plan here. Okay, so I'm going to say line. I'll start from this corner. I have 10,800 millimeters. Units are millimeters, so I'm going to start from here. For example, I just want to stay next to my plan, and because of the ortho, I'm moving only up, so I'm going to type 10,800. Go. AutoCAD will not let you zoom more here, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit escape button and zoom. So this is my first line. You can see my plan is way too far, but it's a small plan, so it's okay. I'm just going to zoom back and forth. I don't want to. I could scale this, but just the other line is 16,835. So I'm going to do my second line from here, 16,835, and I'm going to check my other dimension, which is 8820. So I'm going to go down 8820, and another dimension here, which I don't have, so it's 6,000. So I'll estimate about 7,000 here, just as an estimate, about 7,000. So I'm just selecting my point and directing AutoCAD, telling AutoCAD which direction and what's the dimension, the overall dimension. Okay, so let me see what else I can do. So I have a small dimension here, which I also don't have it, but this dimension will align with this one. So maybe I'll draw this dimension. I'll go back and start from here. So line, start from here. And now I'm gonna align with this line here because I didn't have the dimension. So I'm just gonna track. Let's put a track. So you see my mouse, when I move it, there's a green check here, there's a green line, that means I'm going straight, and then I close my plan. So this is my the outer lines. Now I'll go to the interior lines of the wall thickness, which I'm going to use the offset command here, and the plan state 270 millimeters. So I'm going to use the 270 as my value for the offset. So I'm going to go offset. Here, the computer asks me to specify the distance. As I said, 270 milli, enter. And I'm just going to start selecting the object. And you could offset up or down. So I'm going to offset interior offset of all my. So now I'm creating my wall thickness. Finish. Hit escape, and then I'm going to get rid of these extra lines. As you can see, I'm going to use the next command, which is the trim. So I'm going to cut all extra lines. So I'm going to just hit the trim, and AutoCAD give you a preview. I did not click yet, so this is just a preview what will happen. So I'm going to click here, get rid of this. Tells you that if you do this action, if you click, you're going to lose this line. I would like to lose it. I don't want it. And this I'll come back later to this guy here, and I'm just cleaning my plan to create my walls. Now the last thing I have to do is to close this. It's not a good idea. It's not allowed just to draw a line. I could extend the line. There are different ways, but I'm going to show you the professional way because you may have more than one corner, not just one corner. So I'm going to use either as we said here, either you use the chamfer or the fillet. They both do the same thing. I'm not in a position to explain what they mean. I don't need to do that right now, but I'm just going to select one of them and do the chamfer to close this. Now, I'll go to my plan. I'll finish the outer walls. Now the interior walls, if I look here, now my first wall is at 3,920 millimeters, and the wall offset is 110 millimeters. I'm going to offset this wall from here. Interior distance is 3,920 millimeters. I'm going to go ahead and do the offset again. Distance 3,920, and this line will be offset here, and I will use offset again, and now I could type 1110. Okay, and my next offset, I'm just gonna zoom here and see my next wall. My next wall is 2283, so I'll continue with the same command. I did not skip the same command, so I'm going to select and 2283. Okay, and again, I did not exit the command. I still have the same command. I just select the wall, the line. Now the number is different, so I need to use my wall thickness. Okay, and the other distance. So I'm just offsetting walls. So we use 223 now. We use 3060, 3060, so 3060, 3060, and so on. And last one, I'm not going to finish the plan, but I just finished part of it, and then you could continue with the rest on your own. Now I'm just gonna find the horizontal distance. So now I get all the vertical walls. I need one horizontal wall to finish up some part of the plan, because I'm not going to finish all of it. So now here we have not full distance. So yeah, we have it here. So it's 485. You can see it here, and then 110, 485. So I'm just going to offset this wall here, 4850. Okay, and the wall thickness was 1110. Okay, now I have some rooms here, so I'll just look at my plan. I still have this corridor here, which is, I guess, about 1.5 meters. There's no any dimension to it, so I'm going to use 1.5 as a corridor. So I will just come up here and use this corridor, 1,500. And the wall thickness is 110. Okay, and then I start cleaning my plan accordingly. So if I have this printed next to me, maybe it will be better than having it this way. So now I'm start to clean these walls. So this won't continue. I'm gonna go to the trim command, and I will just clean those. Okay, and I think this also gonna clean, and I'll start cleaning those small opening here. I'm not sure if I have these walls here. I don't think I need those for now. Okay, and whatever left here I need to erase. So I'm gonna use the eraser or the delete button to erase these lines here for now. Maybe in the future I need them, but I don't think. Enter. Now you could see that the plan is coming a little bit. I'm just going to focus on this part. I'm going to create some doors, some windows, and the rest could be finished by you. You could follow this instruction. Trim again, this and this and this. So I've seen that we have a door here, so you could see the plan here. We have this door. I'm going to build this door first. So I'll estimate the distance here. Yeah, it's almost immediately after the corridor. So I'll just go here, and I could extend this line or draw this line. So I'll just you could extend, but now I'm just gonna draw this line. Let's say the door is 1.2 to 1,200. Okay, now I need to get rid of F8, so I'll have could move freely now. I still haven't. Okay, I'm just gonna stop here. So I need my door to be 1.2. So I'm gonna use the offset again, 1200, and I'll offset this line. Okay. Now this is the opening of my door, so I'm gonna use the trim. Okay, so this is just the opening, and also I don't need this line. Okay, so I'll go to the arch and use the best one I like is start, end, and direction. Oops, that, not that. Start, end, direction. Start, end, and the direction. So it's something like that. So this is how you could do a door, and you could apply this anywhere. If you want to do a quick door in the middle line here, for example, so I just could use something like this, F8, just to go straight. And this is my door. Let's say this 1 meter door, so I'm going to use offset 500 millimeters. So I'm going to do this door here. Okay. I will use so if it's like 1 door or 2 doors, let's say 500, I'll use 2 flights. And now I'm going to show you another command, and if I need this line to be here as well, so I don't have to copy, I could use the mirror. So mirror, this is the object. Okay, now it asks about specify first point of mirror. I'm gonna my first option will be here, and it will be see. I'm going straight here. Now I get this delete the old object. No. Okay, now I'll use the same command I used before, arch, start, and direction, and if I hit the spacebar I get the same command again. I guess no, so I have to select it because it gave me different option. So if this is my door, I'll go to the trim. Okay, and I could have I will erase or trim again. I think I could trim those. Yeah. Okay, something like that. So this is another type of door. Now the other thing I want to do is a window. So I'm gonna trim. I forgot to trim these here. I could just continue trimming. So I wanna create a door. Let's say my door. Window. The window will be in the middle. So just easier for me to do it in the middle. You could do it anywhere you want. Control Z because of the just straight line. And the window, let's say it's 800 millimeters. So I'm gonna use offset 400 each side. Okay, this here and this here. Now let me trim. Why not? So trim those. So my window will be here in the middle. I will draw my window, and this is the glass. So I'm gonna offset maybe 20 milli. So offset again 10 milli, so it's 20 milli glass. Looks like it's the same 10. Okay, this is my glass, let's say, and I will use the frame, let's say 40 milli or 50. So this is the frame, and I'll trim the rest. So you could do any design you want, but this is how I quickly and you could keep this as two flights. You could do something like this, so it's a sliding window, something like that. Okay, so this is quickly how we will use these commands. The other thing, if I need to, I did not write copy here, maybe copy and rotate. If I need to copy any of these windows or door, let's say I wanted to copy this window, so I'm just gonna select it, and but I need a reference point if I need to copy it, for example here. So I need a reference point to insert it here. So I'm gonna I'm not sure if it's the same size. I could use this corner as a reference point. Let me try that. So I'm just gonna copy point of placement, I will use this corner, okay, and then I'll bring it here. It's not going to be exactly in the middle, so something like this. So we could do that, okay, but you need to go and trim the other lines, okay, like that. So maybe you need to draw the window cell later. But if you need to copy it, for example, vertically here, so I'm gonna copy, select, there's a command going on, so copy, okay, I copy this, enter, and okay, just bring it from here. Now I need to use it in another direction, okay, so now I will rotate this one, so rotate, that's my rotate, and I could just rotate it like that, 90 degrees, and then I start moving or copying this, so copy, my button here stuck or something, copy, okay, doesn't matter how I select it, and point of placement, I need to make a reference point here, I'll say from the middle, so I'll use this point here to the middle. Maybe you move the F8 now, so it's easier, you move around, so the middle line here is not working, because this is a complete continuous line, but I could use the corner and I track it. Remember we talked about tracking this corner. I'll try to track this. It's not, so maybe it will be difficult, so I'll just create a line, or maybe offset. Depends on the distance. Let me check that. So I'm just showing a practical way that you could. So this is 4,800. So if I will draw line, sorry, offset 2,000. I'm just trying to do it as quickly as possible, so but okay. And this will be my my reference point. Let me just extend. Okay, and I just want to be accurate here in my movement. So when I move this window here, I just have to have a reference. So I'm just going to copy from the middle to I track. Now I can track it. Yeah, it's not very accurate because there is no middle point, and I don't have. So I guess I need to create a point here in the middle. So I trim this one, and now I can say a line from the middle. See, I need to have this middle point, so I could have my window here, my reference point. So copy. Now I have my middle point right here, and this is what took me long. It's just trying to make a reference point, and like that. So I could, if I have another reference point here, I could. And then I need to get rid of the extra lines. Now, how do you know the extra lines? I'll use a technique here called selection cycle. Okay, so make sure it's active, and if I come here, it would tell me if there's here there's double lines. So line 1, or let's see, this line is the short line I delete, so I'm going to delete this one. Whenever you see this, that means there are 2 lines. This is the another line I don't need. Okay, so now I'll trim these lines, and this is my window. So this is quickly how you would build on this thing, you could just continue copying and moving. It's the same thing with the doors, you could copy. So this is what I would say now, and I hope that you could continue with this plan and finish the project. Thanks.